Hello there, my name is Clive Lambert. I'm a director at FuturesTechs, a technical analysis firm based in the UK. And so being based in the UK, there's only seems to be one thing in the news and on everyone's minds right now, and that's one word, is Brexit. So what shall I talk about today? Usually I shy away from that, but let's talk about Brexit because it's the next few weeks crucial. What do charts tell us about these kind of things? Do fundamentals and technicals mix? Well, you know, I can tell you as a technical analyst who's trying to write regular analysis against this backdrop of continuous headlines, it can make life very difficult. But if you take a step back and look at the bigger picture, the charts can tell you a story, and in turn they may be able to offer us some guidance going forward. And the first chart we've got up on the screen there, hopefully today, is for cable, which is a sterling against the US dollar. And the story it tells us is obviously on the left hand side of that chart we have a big sell-off when the vote came through to exit to exit Europe. After that there was, in October of 2016, a bit of a flash crash. Was the low at that time real? Arguably no. What we have seen since then, though, is a base around 119.50 to 120. On a number of occasions, we've based around those levels when things have been looking pretty bleak. Now, we've seen a rally recently on hopes that there may be some sort of deal going to happen over the next few weeks. It's taken us back above an important short-term technical area at 125. So what's our three scenarios for the next few weeks? One is that we are going to get a deal. What would the chart suggest then? We've got upside levels at 133.80, 134.50, maybe even 139.50, which could be reached very quickly on a deal. An extension probably means we're going to be stuck around where we are. We might even go back through that 125 level. Or a hard Brexit. Now, the chart suggests that maybe the 119.50 to 120 is a very solid floor, and that maybe that could hold this thing up. Or am I just being a optimist about about that particular thing for my home currency? So let's look at the next chart, because arguably, actually, euro against the euro against sterling is far more important. They're the two currencies that are the two parties involved, and obviously this is an inverse of the previous chart. And weakness means sterling strength, and it was below 80 prior to the vote, and then it spiked up to 93, 94. That's been capping things the whole time. The recent high back in August was when July, August was when I was on holiday, so sod's law there. And we've sold off recently on hopes of a deal to 8, and we're currently sitting around 86.60. If we got a deal, 84.80 to 85.00 is a big area of support. 83 is a big level of support below there. 79 is your next target below there. Hard Brexit, 93.94 we've talked about already. Bigger picture levels, 96.50 and 98.00 above that. They're dating back to 2008 and 2009. And the last chart I want to look at is the FTSE, because what we do know is that when that the FTSE has a relationship with the pound, because of obviously and that's pretty well documented since Brexit. And the FTSE is probably one of the sickest looking equity charts out there at the moment. We have it's below its 200-day moving average. It's below a short-term 38.2% fib. I'm looking at the futures, and 72.00 to 72.50 is a big area of resistance that it seems to be struggling with. All the while, the DAX is making new highs for the year. The S&P and the Dow are almost back to their new all-time highs, but this is a very different looking chart basis what's going on in the UK. So hopefully that's shed some light on things for you, and I'll call it a day there. Thank you very much.